Hallo, einen wunderschönen guten Abend. Herzlich willkommen zu Romys Mondaytalk. Heute wird's italienisch. Ich begrüße heute einen Gast aus Italien, einen Menschen, ja, der mir sehr viel bedeutet, der großartige Arbeit macht mit seiner Fotografie, mit seinen Visionen, begeistert er ganz viele Menschen. Und ich freue mich, wenn ich ihn gleich zu mir holen kann. Ich hoffe, ihr habt alle eine gute Woche gehabt oder einen guten Wochenstart und ein schönes Wochenende hinter euch. Ich markiere nur noch meine Gäste. Ja, und wie ihr wisst, ich habe es im Vorfeld schon gesagt, Luca spricht kein Deutsch, deswegen werde ich das Interview in Englisch führen und ich hoffe, es funktioniert, so wie ich mir das vorstelle. Und wenn es Probleme gibt mit dem Ton und Ähnlichem, dann bitte ich euch, mir Bescheid zu sagen, in die Kommentare zu schreiben. Ihr könnt natürlich auch Fragen stellen und ab jetzt schalte ich um auf Englisch sozusagen. Hello, Luca.
Hello, Romy.
Nice to see you. Benvenuto, caro Luca, a Romy's Mondaytalk. I learned a little bit Italy.
Thank you.
Yeah?
It's a pleasure and a real honor.
Can you hear me?
Yes. And you?
Yes. Yeah, I hear you. Good. At first, for the people that look at this talk, oh, Maggie say hello. Ciao, Luca Lancieri.
Luca Lancieri. Hi,
At
Maggie.
first, at first we start. Want we start at first with the video or after the introduction? What do you mean?
As you prefer.
So, okay. At first,
I have a technical question. Sorry.
Yeah.
On my screen, on the left of my screen, there is a share. I have to share or not?
To share?
Yes. Wait.
I tag you in this video. You must have it in your chronic.
So on my profile, they can see me.
Yeah, when you have give this free that people can tag you, then it's in your chronic.
Oh, okay, so it's not. It's. I don't have to do nothing. I am. There's here on the left of my screen. There is a. Wait,
We have to check the technique.
No. It's yes, share. It's. I have to put this for share or not.
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't hear this before in a call.
No. Wait a moment. I think that because on my profile the. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know if my friends can see.
If you have to give free, that I can tag you in this video, then they can see this. But when you have closed this and you must give this free, then they can see you not. You then.
Free. My profile is free.
Yeah, then they can see it.
Okay. Hope
yeah.
So.
Okay.
They tell me no, but
okay. Can we start? Okay. At first, I want to say it's an honor for me that you are here in this talk, and you are a very important person for me. and you have shown me a wonderful region in Italy, and it's for me a hometown, and with the people that I know there, it's my family.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I want to make the introduction. I am happy to welcome you today to Romy's Monday Talk. I'm very blessed to welcome Luca Lancieri, photographer and initiator of the Beauties in the Beauty project, live from Potenza. Is it right? You're in Potenza?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
Live from Potenza in Italy today. He has a vision to combine the beauty of his homeland Basilicata in all its wonderful facets with the inner and thus also outer beauty of people in pictorial way, and thus to create timeless, wonderful image compositions. He is a profound creative and humorous man and great photographer.
Are you talking about me?
Yes. For a man who captures the soul of people in pictures in his very own way. His pictures have character and depth, show the uniqueness of each person. For a man who lives and combines his love for music and poetry as well as his talent for photography in a wonderful way in his creative work. For a man for whom photography is more than just push the button, who lives his dream for his vision every single day. For this man, I have chosen the following title. Believe in what feels right for you. Believe in yourself and in the power that dwells in you, and do not let a day pass without having nourished your dreams. Believe in yourself and you will be unstoppable. Luca was born in beautiful Italy and has been a professional photographer since 2012. Since he was 13 years old, music has been of great importance to him in his life. He discovered his passion for film, books, and photography at an early age, which later led to this wonderful creative symbiosis to make his photographic works so special. I'm quoting Luca as saying, "Yes, I am a romantic." In the 1958 film Indiscreet by the American film director Stanley Donen with Cary Grant and Ingmar Bergman, Cary Grant says, "It is a fake that women are romanticists. The true romanticists are men." For me, it is true. Beauty can be found all over the world. Just think of the magic of the sunset, a flower, or the eyes of a child. His love of photography began as a landscape photographer. He traveled through one of the most beautiful spots on earth, Italians, his home region Basilicata, and understood the deep beauty of nature and learned to capture it in all its wonderful facets with his camera. He calls it a workshop, and others would say photo trip. Out of love for photography became passion. Luca describes his talent with a wink as follows. "I am indeed a camera. I have only one eye since I was born. My right eye is a prosthesis. Well, I see the world like the camera." But also writing was and is his passion. And so Luca began to publish his short stories together with his pictures on Google+, next to photography, and found people who loved and appreciated his pictures, his poetry. And so friendships developed with friends of poetry, photographers, and models. People who understood the deep beauty of nature and humanity in his works. And so his vision was born. Beauties in the Beauty, to photograph the connection between the fascinating and beautiful landscapes of Basilicata and people and to make this beautiful place better known in the world. I am quoting again Luca as saying, "I love to talk and drink a good glass of wine. We are friends. Well, let's have a glass of wine together in Basilicata while we visit magical places with nice people, photograph them, and try to publish a book with the pictures taken." As said, he went together with his friends, photographers, and models to realize his vision and published in June 2017 the first color photo book of the project, The Beauties in the Beauty. A message of beauty and peace, as he says, which from one of the smallest regions of Europe tries to become a voice describing the awareness of the deep symbiosis of humans and nature in all their facets of beauty. I had the honor of being included in this project since last year, and from my first arrival in Maratea, the first encounters with the people who accompany this project, living Luca's dream together, realizing it and making it what it is, something very special. To this day, this place has something magical for me. It is like a piece of home, and the people I met have become a piece of family. In his project, he photographs people in the breathtakingly beautiful landscapes of his home region, Basilicata, and creates unique, beautiful picture compositions as well as touching and strong portraits. Luca has a gift to recognize people, to read them, and to bring their souls to the picture, to show them in all their human facets. In his project, he photographs people. Again, I'm quoting Luca as saying, "Portrait photography for me is simply a relationship between the model and me. Of course, I think I have a style, but I want to do a portrait of the person in front of the camera. So it's primarily about emotion and perception. It's about empathy. It's about trying to understand who is standing in front of my camera and capturing the depth of the person with all his corners and edges, his soul in the picture. His portraits reflect exactly that. They tell the story of the person in front of the camera, authentically and full of emotion. Photography, poetry, music, emotion, beauty, humanity, togetherness, and the love for Luca's home region, all that is beauties in the beauty. The wonderful photographic journey continues. The Beauties in the Beauty project will be continued in June this year in the beautiful cities of Potenza and Matera, which in 2014 was the first city in southern Italy to be voted Italian European Capital of Culture 2019. Together we dream this dream. And I am happy to support your vision. This message, which Luca carries with this project, because photography helps people to see. So, I'm ready.
Okay. No, you are so kind, and I don't have words to say thank you, Romy. And yes, okay, let's go. But
So, yeah.
first of all, sorry, I would like to introduce to you all Naomi Riviello.
Hi, Naomi. She's a model of this project and she is very talented. I love her work. She's a great woman and her character is so full of sunny.
and Marina.
Yeah. God. Oh my God.
Hi, Romy. Hi, Romy.
Hi, my dear.
Darling.
Marina, she is a model and she is also an Instagrammer with many followers, and you can reach her on Instagram as Never Too Beautiful. And also we have here.
No, Lara! Oh my God!
Put your glass on. Put your glass on. She's not Lara.
No.
She's Filomena.
Oh my God! Sorry, so sorry, my dear. Sorry. Okay.
And she helps us in the project as a manager of the Toa wedding. She's an entrepreneur and she tries to make people happy in one of the best days of their lives.
Okay.
And, you know,
thank you for being here.
Probably
to all you.
But...
So, and now we want to show you what is Beauties in the Beauty. We have made a video from the last year, and yeah, take a look and enjoy.
It's a very real project. Why the landscape of this area in Basilicata is very great. And a great landscape, great girls. It's a very nice combination. It's very interesting. We have very interesting backgrounds for the models. Very interesting backgrounds for the models.
So that's Beauties in the Beauty, and I have tears in my eyes. Sorry, it's so touchable. I can't wait to be there in June.
We are almost there.
Yes.
Less than 60 days.
So, and in the background, during our talk, we want to show a lot of pictures from landscape and people that are involved in this project. And my first question to you, Luca, is please tell us how the passion for photography came about and what does photography mean to you personally?
Well, it's a kind of it's kind of magic. While I was a little child, my uncle, the brother of my mother, and my uncle is the father of Stefano. Do you remember Stefano?
Yes.
Stefanino. Yes. Okay. So he had the passion of photography. He's a very good photographer and always bring a camera with him, a Rolleiflex, and the magic of seeing the viewfinder. And since then, I was in love with photography and start making pictures around the 89, 90s with film and go.
Okay. And Marina, what makes this project for you so special? You are involved from the first time where Luca started, and what makes it for you special?
Romy, as you know, I'm in the project since 2 years. So for me, it's a very special, you know, but because I have known all the beauties, all the women he showed in the past, and we are all friends, you know. We are a very family, strong family. You are far away from me, but I love you so much. I love you so much. Our relationship is very strong, and also with this man that is not only a photographer but also a very profondo. Come si dice? Deep one, yeah, of course, you know.
Thank you so much, my dear.
See you in June.
Luca, as I said at the beginning, writing is also your passion. What themes did you include in your short stories? How did the symbiosis of your pictures with the short stories come about?
It's absolutely something not planned. Since I was on social media platform about 7 years ago on Google Plus, and it's a real pity that Google Plus is closed, because it was a kind of magic place for photography, and an international photographer, because on a little region like the one where I live, it's a wonderful shop to the entire world, and it's something absolutely casual. I choose a photography and choose a song, and then write some lines, and this is what it was.
Okay, when did the idea for Beauties in the Beauty come about, and what do you want to convey with this wonderful project?
It's because I obviously love the nature of Basilicata. It's something very different. We have lakes, we have to sea, we have mountains, we have rivers, we have a great variety of landscapes, and I would like to try to, when I take photography of landscapes, I love to put something human in there. Even for a sunset, I love to add a human figure on it. So I say, why don't with natural beauty of Basilicata with natural beauties of women, and say, okay, try to give a message to the world in one of the smallest region of Europe. And I was very lucky to find during the years many special things.
Okay. We have Annette. It's looking the woman that paint these pictures, you know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Hi, Annette.
Okay.
She's great.
Definitely. You see this picture that is from her.
It's, in about some days she has an exhibition.
Yeah, in May, in the 18th of May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to visit this this gallery.
Finger crossed, and very good luck.
Yeah. What does beauty in the human sense mean to you?
I think that every human is a beauty. I am sure that every human is a beauty. You have to connect with him. You have to connect with people. You have to look in right in the eye, and that's one of the reasons why for next June in the project, I would like to involve some people that it's not so lucky as we are. So, you have already talked about my eye, but there are people very with strong personality, even if they are not lucky as we are. And that's
but you say, sometimes you say you want not the perfect model in front of your camera. Absolutely. What does it mean?
Because I don't want perfect people with perfect makeup and beautiful hairstylists and always with the same face.
Okay.
always nervous. It seems that you is a challenge with the camera. Strong, tough. No, I want to take a picture of you. This is what I try to find every time I make a portrait. So, and I think that it's the result. It's not bad at all.
Okay.
Take a look at you. Hey. What do you want to say? Hey, come on. He's perfect. No,
yes.
It was a picture taken when you don't have to take pictures at the time of the day, even the one that showed now at noon in full. Oh, look at this picture! Look at this picture. This is she's
wow.
We have the first question from one of our viewers, Luca. His name is Michael Rudolph. He says, wonderful pictures. And he have take a look on your site on Facebook. And he have found me. And his question is, from where come the models that are in the project? From where come the models in the project? From where they come from? The models they are in the project.
For this time, I put my attention with the Basilicata woman. So there are many Basilicata girls and women involved in this project. Now that I have found them, I am now searching for models from all around Europe. They are welcome, so they can contact me. And if they are not so professional and they want, I need the sides that I need of the models is three. The first is kindness, the second is kindness, and the third is kindness.
Okay.
So if you think you have these sizes, contact me and you are welcome.
Yeah, the question from Michael was, do you go to cafes during the streets and see these girls and women and involved into the project, or?
Project starts on Facebook.
Okay.
Facebook define it all as a friend. Okay, we are friends. So I am sure about that. But with my friends, I like to, as you told before, share a glass of wine, take a coffee, have a walk, and a talk. We can talk on Facebook Live. It's impossible to share a glass of wine. So I invite you. Okay, let's go to Basilicata. I will do my best for make it easier and in the cheapest way, but cheapest but the offer is, as you have seen, not really bad. Oh, me too. I want that. I want that cup. Me too. Please.
Time to relax. Yeah.
Me too. Me too.
It's a tea. I don't know if you like it.
Yes.
The next question from Michael.
Everything
The next question from Michael is: you photograph digital or analog?
No, digital.
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 And Annette says, I am perfect for this project.
Yes, because, okay, at the end.
Okay. Beauties in the Beauty brings, we have here it together, photographers and models from Italy and now also from Germany. Everyone brings their own personal ideas to this project and implements them. That's what makes this project so special, different perspectives, but common vision. So we have asked these questions: how do you find the models and the photographers for your project, and how do you plan the project days in advance?
Okay, I am not only the father and the mother of the procrastination. I am the grandfather and the grandmother of the laziness. So I never make plans in advance. But without joking, this is a project that starts on social media platform. So even the girl that I found, I do not know. Have you seen her? Okay, Naomi, she's born in Potenza. She lives in Potenza. I don't know her. On Facebook, I saw her on Facebook, and I say, would you like to take? Would you like to take pictures? Would you like to be involved in the project? And so I've done the same with Marina. It starts on social media, and I would like to involve people without knowing very well. I would
also
like
with the photographers, is it the same way?
Yes, I would like the same way for the photographers, absolutely. And I prefer to take pictures of people that I do not know. I would like to have a talk before we made a photo session, and I try to really understand what people in front of me say. Because I love people that love music, because people that love music is people that have the behavior to listen, because we do not listen anymore. We are surrounded by selfies and people who talk, but nobody listens.
And how do you plan the days before the next project in June starts? Do you make a plan for every day, or you let it flow when you are there?
Yes, but as you already seen in June, it's not a plan like in the professional way. So you have your paper, and at 6 o'clock you have to do this, at 7 you have to do that, and 8 you have to do another 6. No, I would like to create a group. If we are in harmony, I think that we need many. We will keep many difficulties for our shooting, and obviously we will. I plan the places that we have to visit. So on Monday we will have our meeting party. On Tuesday we will visit some little city near Potenza. We will have a kind of a surprise party for a girl from Germany. We will have a surprise party for all the people involved here. It's a surprise.
But sometimes, sorry that I make a break. Sometimes I have the feeling, or I had the feeling, you have a picture in your mind, and then you make it. Yeah.
Yes, sometimes I do. Sometimes I was able to. And sometimes while I was taking pictures of Marina, and not the same way with oh, another good picture. Have a look. And it's not in the same way of Naomi. I would like to have the person in picture.
Yes, but honestly, the light in this region is incredible. Yeah, it makes the base for your photographs, and light is one of the most important essences of photography. What do you prefer, natural light or artificial light?
Light is not one of the most important things in photography. Light is all in photography.
Yes, sorry, yeah.
Photography means you have to write with light. So without light, it's impossible. It's only a question of time. I saw people that lost hours and hours in Photoshop to have that kind of light, that kind of clouds, that kind of wait half an hour before the sunset. You have the most beautiful hopes. Half an hour before the sunset, and you have that kind of light. It's why not? So I prefer available light, natural light. But obviously, it's not always possible because most of all in Basilicata we have really, believe me, really, really long winter,
Okay.
long winter, and so.
And portrait photography is one of your great strengths, I think. And next to landscape, what do you think is more deep and emotion in black and white or color portrait?
I don't know. It depends. It's not for a portrait. I prefer black and white, absolutely. But if you take a picture of so, come on, have a look at that.
Yes.
So 10 pictures of Naomi are good in black and white, but you have to do it one in color.
Yeah.
So it depends of the people in front of me. For landscapes, obviously, I prefer colors.
Do you have a role model in photography?
Sorry?
You have a role model in photography?
A role? No, I don't understand. Sorry.
A role model. You look. It's a person that gives you visions in photography. Is there a person that?
As I already told you, it's a challenge. So obviously, I prefer to take pictures with one model.
I say a name, Peter Lindbergh. What is it?
Peter who?
Peter who? Yes.
Peter who?
Yes.
No,
yeah, I think we should be. Every photographer had his special way, and his own personal style, his own handwriting on the pictures. What makes your pictures unique? What is your handwriting under your pictures?
This is something that this is a question I can answer. It's impossible for me to say. There are so many photographers that I have studied mostly in the past, and they are always great. And
what makes your pictures to a Luca Lancieri pictures? What is your style? What is your personal style?
I think it's the approach.
Okay.
I think it's the approach. It's the approach. It's as we already talked about it. It's a relation, and even if I ask every model to marry me and no one says yes, but
we have two questions, Luca. One's from Michael.
yes.
When you make these pictures digital, do you retouch these pictures afterwards?
No, never. I never retouch pictures. I do not use Photoshop because I am lazy and I'm not able to last days and days in Photoshop. It's something that makes me crazy. Why do you have to use Photoshop? No retouch at all.
Okay. And Annette is asking, who is inspiring you?
The beauty. I am a beauty addict. And sorry if I tell that, I don't want to be offended nobody, but I prefer women.
Why? Okay. You connect each of your pictures with a music title. How does this combination come about?
Oh, absolutely. Okay, I am not a normal one. Even if I am listening to, I don't know, while I'm listening to Michael Franks and try to sing Michael Franks, but do not ask because it's preferably not. And I am listening to another song. It's always on my brain. My brain isn't a normal one. I have always a song in my brain. And the morning, I do not usually plan the song for the Good Morning Post. Stop.
Okay. Due to the age of mobile phone cameras and social media, it is now difficult to assert yourself as a good photographer. The market is big, the prices are kept low, everything has to go fast, and nobody sees how much work a professional photographer has to do until a picture is finished. What would you give to young creative people who want to learn photography and practice it as a profession?
Well, this is a real complicated question. First of all, mobile phone cameras, and everywhere you go, you see people take a selfie. Mm-hmm. Everywhere you go. On Instagram, even on Facebook, 1,000 pictures, 95 are selfie. This 95, you have to save, I think, 2, maybe 3 of them. And the relationship between mobile phones, cameras, and photographer, it's our time. Obviously, nobody thinks about how many hours it requires to take the pictures, and then a client calls you and says, how much do you want for 1 hour of your work? But it's not 1 hour. I came to you, I spend 1 hour and talk about memory cards, and then what I have to do when I am back home to edit the pictures and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's difficult, like every other kind of job. I think of it's not different from a lawyer or a dentist. It's complicated because it's our time, and it's not easy at all. And this is because of the market. But and the second question is what the only thing that I can say is that I saw many workshops of people that define himself a photographer, a great photographer, many workshops, and for 20 people, it's absolutely don't. What? Why you have to do this? Why you spend money for nothing? Do you have 1,000 euro? Okay, go with 1,000 euro in a library shop and buy books of the greatest. If you can learn much more about that books and not in a workshop. This is only my opinion. And for the young people, to learn photography is to start to take pictures of the people that surround you every day, and try to forget Photoshop and the retouch. You have to be able to take a photographer with your camera. It's you and the viewfinder. You don't have to be much concentrated about something ISO. Trust your camera. Trust your camera. There are many cameras. With 1,000 euro, you can buy a great camera. Trust your camera. Why don't? There's nothing. What's wrong with the automatic function? Nothing. It's an helping hand. Me, without the autofocus, I was lost. Mm-hmm. Use the autofocus, use the priority aperture, and then not think about stupid stuff. Think about what you see in your viewfinder.
But I think it's also a combination between technical and emotion photography.
Absolutely, but you can learn technical photography in 1 day. If
really?
In 1 day.
Okay.
Okay, maybe 2. Probably, if Naomi wants to learn about photography, it takes 7 days. Okay, but even Naomi, she will be able to learn the photography rules. It's not fundamental photography rules. Okay. The picture you have seen before while you was walking on the shore, it's against all the photography rules. Never take a picture against the sun, never take a picture at noon, never take a picture without the rule of third, 1/3, 1/3, 1/3. No, it's emotion. You have to learn the rule of photography just for break them.
Now I want to ask Marina. Marina is also a photographer. She has a special way to make her pictures. This fascinates me with the mirror. How you come to this idea? You have so crazy ideas for your pictures, but it works. What was the idea, or what is the idea behind your special way to make pictures?
I bought this mirror in a discount, and it's funny, but when I bought it, I think about this photo, only this, and so I went to see, and I see the photo like then I shot it.
You had it in your head, yeah. You see this in your head, yeah.
Yeah.
She is so great. I have made a shoot also with her in the last year, and it was a black and white. The title was Light and Shadows, and it was fantastic. What comes out of this shooting? Yeah, we made it in a short time, and she is so talented, and yeah, she has the great maestro beside her, and yeah, I like to see your pictures. They have they have a message, I think, every picture that you make. And yeah, I want to see more of that, and I hope to see more of that of your work. I'm very happy that you are in this project as a model, as a woman that stay strong and have to say something, and as a photographer. I'm very thankful for that.
Thank you,
my dear. I have a question for you, Luca. Christian Leibner writes, looking forward to meet all of you. You know that guy? Christian Leibner. Christian Leibner. You know that guy? Yeah. He's writing, looking forward to meet all of you. And his question is, how many will be in Potenza in June?
At the moment, we will be from 5 people from Germany, and the other is in Basilicata. I think we will be every day of shooting about 20 people.
Oh, okay. And what will happen with Beauties in the Beauty this year? What is planned, and when will the book be published?
Okay, this is very complicated. It's planned. We will have a 7-day shooting. 1 day at studio, and the other days we will try to visit many cities of Basilicata as possible.
Yeah.
And then the idea is to create a table book, a very important one, not because of the pictures inside, but for the dimension, and in 2 sections. The one, only pure portrait in black and white, not only as a studio, even with the available light. And the other section is to create landscapes photography with models.
Okay. Are you still looking for models and photographers, supporters for your project, and how can they contact you?
They can contact me on Messenger or on private message on Instagram or my email. My email is lu.lancieri@gmail.com. And till the 13th of April, we have many spots available. After the 13th of April, it's a bit complicated.
And in the next season, next year, Beauties in the Beauty 2020 and 2021, are you changed all the models? There are a base of models that stays in this project?
No, I don't have. We will accept everyone. I have already told you the three rules to be part of this. It's kindness, yeah. Kindness, kindness. So it's no problem at all. Okay. And and I would like to a little 1 minute just for wish goodbye to.
Bye.
Bye. See you. Bye bye.
She will be one of our supporters in June.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much.
For party and stuff like that.
Grazie mille. Grazie mille. Ciao. Can you let us take a look at the last book? You have the book from the last time with you that we can take a look at this?
Yes. Okay. And now I can show you, if you want, the places where we'll have the breakfast and the dinner here at Taverna Centomani, because we are here. We was there for a little shooting with Naomi and Marina.
Great.
And so I will have to do this. Okay, this will be our breakfast and dinner room.
Great.
Have you seen? This is where we have
Yeah, great.
we create a little studio here.
Mm-hmm.
We have taken some pictures.
Mm.
Why? Have you seen the Naomi leg?
Yeah.
And this is where we have breakfast
Yeah.
and dinner. Outside is dark outside, so I can't show you.
And we won't celebrate my birthday in June.
No. It's a surprise. Your birthday we will celebrate in another place.
Okay. Okay.
This is the
Mm-hmm.
the
The book
200
from last year. Yes, from
the
last year.
217 book
Yeah,
with the pictures.
it's great. It's a nice location, I think. So,
Do you see me?
yes.
Okay. And the space outside. The space outside is really beautiful. Many green spaces, and we have many animals and cows. And here they put directly the milk to the kitchen, and then a wonderful yogurt and milk products. It's not about to talk. It's about to see and absolutely to taste it.
And to feel it. Yeah. Thank you so much for this journey to your work during Beauties in the Beauty and what is photography for you. Do you have a motto in your life like in photography?
Okay. Do you remember Steve Jobs? Steve Jobs
Yes.
say, okay. I say, be safe, pay attention, and be safe.
Okay.
Because you got only one life.
Okay. And now we come to Romy's Big Six. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Yes. Please reply spontaneously and shortly. At first, what is really important to you?
Money.
Luca!
For me, I am not a good example. For me, the only thing that is important, it's the feeling. It's the feeling of the moment.
Mhm.
It's always about the feeling. It's always about the feeling and then about the human relations. I don't have attention to no other stuff, and that's the reason why I'm poor.
What makes you happy?
Yours, mine. Yes, it is.
What makes you happy, my Luca?
Everything and nothing. I don't know. It's only about the moment. It makes me happy when I saw my daughters laughing. It's everything and nothing. I never ever be happy. But while I'm thinking about that, I listen to a song and it comes with a smile at my eye. I don't know. What kind of complicated question do you?
You live in this beautiful area. I think you know what makes you happy. When you go outside every day and see this wonderful place, I think that it's a reason to be happy.
Probably, but I have to wake up at 7:30 in the morning and walk the dog, even while it's snowing and windy, and it's not really an happy moment. You know, I am always joking, and that questions are so complicated. Sometimes.
What do you feel as deep suffering?
No. Have you seen the world where we live? Why we are on Facebook talking about nothing while people get deep in the water without having help. We are reaching for the new shoe pair while you have 1,000 of shoes and you are looking for another one about $1,000 while people do not have water to. Why do you have to stop thinking about that kind of.
My questions. Okay.
Yeah.
What would you change in the world if you could?
How many times we have?
Oh. Take your time.
I would like to create an app that when you think you have nothing, you push the button on that app, and the app show you the things you have.
Mm-hmm. I know what you mean.
I think that it's not a bad idea. So while you are thinking about, oh, how can I do this, how can I do that, I would like to have an app that first of all show you are safe and you are in health, and then it shows you all the things you have already have.
Okay, thank you. And now you have only one word. Choose a word that describes you.
Stupid.
Yes. And what would you as Luca, you as a human as not a photographer, you Luca, what would you like to give to the audience as a personal life advice?
Smile, 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 and make a caress with people you love.
Okay. Yeah, it's crazy what happens since 2 years in this project and what's happened. I can only talk for me in this moment. As I was there, there was a special time for me, a special new way for my life that I found in this region with these wonderful people. And every time I be there and go away at home, a little bit stay in my heart. And it will be for the rest of my life. And you must say, as I come the last time, I came to the hotel and I came in this studio, and there was Marina and other girls, and Marina stand in front of me and they cry and they take us in the arms, and it was as there was no time between the last time and this time. It was since yesterday that we had seen us, and that is the feeling.
I remember that after that, Marina tells me, "Oh, that girl always crying, always crying."
Yeah, and for that, I want to say thank you. You give people a vision, you give people a feeling, and you give emotion, and you put people together, and yeah, it's fantastic. And the pictures that comes out of these days are, I think, only who think in our way can understand the pictures that you made, and that all the other photographers made in this project. And yeah, I'm looking forward for June, and it will be great days. This time I can be there 1 week. I can't wait to be there. I want to enjoy, I enjoy every single second in this project, in these days I've been there. And when I see this picture afterwards from Naomi and Angela and all these great women, Marina, you have found great girls, and I hope there come in the future people in this project that feel in this way how we feel this project and how we made this project, and only these people can understand what we do in the Beauties in the Beauty. And I hope it will grow. And if you look at the pictures, you can see which great work is behind this and which idea and vision is behind this. And if you want, support us. That will be great. Yeah. If you want to support us in any way, please write Luca, and he will answer you shortly, I think. And because perhaps there is possibility that we make an art gallery in Munich, perhaps, where we can show the pictures and find supporters, models, and photographers that want to come in this project. I think that will be also a great idea, and I hope it will work. And yeah, thank you for this honor that I could talk to you, that you have taken the time.
Oh, no. It's me that I thank. Hey, no. It's me that I thank you. As Naomi say thank you, Marina say thank you. You are so kind. And it's the first time ever in my life that someone doing something for me. So thank you.
I believe in you.
Thank you indeed.
Every day. Okay. And you bring together such beautiful people inside and outside. Yes, and we have to give a message. We have to.
Okay, you are right. They are beautiful. They are lovely, but no one kissed me. Something, it's unbelievable. But okay.
Okay. It will come. I'm sure. Okay. And yes.
In between 45 days. Let the countdown start. Let the countdown start from now on.
Yeah. And let us bring a message to the world. It's called love. All together in June.
Yes, and I think we can. Okay, we talk about social media, and we talk about the moment we live, and we talk about what's around us. And I don't want to make politician talks. It's not about me, but about one thing I am sure. Many things doesn't work in Europe as an institution, okay? But only one thing I am sure, for me it's enough. Since the United Europe was created, we in Europe do not have a war, okay?
Yes.
So when you have to talk about, in a bad way, about European Union and stuff like that, okay, many things doesn't work, but never ever in the history in Europe there was no war at all. So I think this is not a bad stuff. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And now I have a question. Now it's me that I have a question for you.
Okay.
Are you ready? Can I?
Yeah.
Would you marry me? Have a good night.
No, I'm not finished. Sorry, I'm not finished.
No.
I want to welcome my next guest for the next week, and I want to introduce him. Next Monday, I am blessed to welcome Manuel Weiss, producer, author, director, and managing director of the film production company Weiss Entertainment at Romy's Mondaytalk. His passion for film is omnipresent and has been part of his life since childhood. For a man who lives his talent and his visions, who works to add depth and quality to his cinematic work by making explosive themes visible in a touching way. For a man for whom it is important to create awareness, to take a look, to show where society likes to look away. For a man, loving father, a creative and visionary soul, I have chosen the following title. You can always plan your life roughly, but I hope I can speak this word in English. Subtleties in it draw, fate and chance paints it colorful. Manuel was born in Munich in 1982. Early on, he became interested in the medium of film and discovered his talent. At the age of 12, he began to film, edit, and add audio to films with his father's video home system camera for the first time, together with friends. At that time, everything was still analog video recorder and sync cable. He was fascinated and enthusiastic and wanted to turn this talent and his ideas into a profession. And so he completed an education and a study in the media sector at the appropriate time. Manuel was also successful as a musician. With a record contract under music producer Thomas Stein, he and his band Jansen were part of the Radio Energy music tour in Munich, Stuttgart, and Nuremberg, where he shared the stage with bands like the Fantastischen Vier, Jennifer Rostock, or the Donuts from 2005 to 2010. The band was in the charts as well as a support act for established bands like Taito and Tarantula, GBO, and Revolverheld, that are German bands, and many more. During this time, he and his band were in front of the camera for music videos, interviews, and tours. After the dissolution of Jansen, Weiss retired from the music business and devoted himself to film. In 2009, he started at Pro7 as a cutter and later worked as a director, editor, and producer for Blockbuster TV, as well as web shows for The Voice of Germany or Germany's Next Topmodel. For The Voice of Germany, Manuel produced and directed the most successful web show to date, named Etage 7, with Robert Redwick as moderator. Manuel left Pro7 in 2014 to set up his own production company, Weiss Entertainment. Only 1 year later, he successfully produced and filmed the first web series with the Weiss Entertainment. With the low-budget series Ebersberg Staffel Capture One, international and national film festivals, as well as the Film Fernsehfonds Bayern, became aware of the project. The second season was supported by the Film Fernsehfonds Bayern and was the first major in-house production of Weiss Entertainment. Among others, the series was awarded as Best Web Series at the Monkey Tree Breed Festival. A good start into a successful self-employment. The first feature film production, Day X, was prepared and successfully realized. This film deals with the topic of child abductions based on the authentic case. Because the terrible truth is 100,000 children disappear every year in Germany. 50,000 are reported missing. 2,000 are never found. Manuel shows with Day X about a topic which is often hushed away or not visible in its entire extent. He tells the story behind Day X, which really happened, from the point of view of those affected. The film will be released this year in the leading role with Carina Diesing, who was in the talk with me in the last Mondaytalk on the 1st of April. we can be curious. All in Manuel looks back on about 100,000 productions of different kinds. Wise Entertainment offers two pillars: commissioned productions in the field of image films and music videos, as well as web content creation and in-house productions that take up fictional scripts. Manuel lives his passion with heart and soul and says about himself, "What is important to me is my family, a quiet, happy life, and a living out of my passion for film, television, and music. I would also be happier if we had a society where to cultivate more respect, less fear, and more environmental awareness. But it's easier said than done for me too." I'm looking forward to welcome Manuel next week. He's a great and visionary guy, I think. And I have one comment for you, Luca, from Christian Leifner. "Thanks for the talk and the information. Proud to be part of it this year. Greetings to everybody, especially to Romy and Luca."
Looking forward to meet you.
And Annette's writing, "Thank you for the nice talk."
Okay.
So it's me to say thank you and bye-bye. And we see us in June and we hear us the next times, I think. And I wish you all the best. I wish us all the best for this project, that it will grow up and show this, what is your vision that you want to give with the beauties and the beauty. I wish you all the best, good luck, and stay healthy.
Thank you. Thank you.
And the last word is for you, Luca.
The last word is for me?
Yes.
Stay safe. Okay, as I already told, if you want to be involved in that project, even if you think you are not able in photography, even if you think you are not so nice to be involved as a model, come here and I show you how wrong you are.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah. Bye-bye, Marina. Bye-bye, Naomi. Nice to see you.
Bye. See you in June.
Yes, definitely. I wish you a
Ciao.
nice evening. Bye-bye.
For you too. Ciao.
Bye.